Hello. So, it's been officially I think it was technically last episode, but I'm sorry, it's late. It's officially been 1 year of Tampon Talk streaming as a podcast. Yeah. This is so exciting. I just wanted to thank everybody that listens to this show. Thank you for supporting it. Thanks for supporting an open conversation about menstruation and anatomy and puberty and just everything. Just thank you for supporting the show. I am so grateful. I love Tampon Talk, and something that just went from being a Snapchat story in my high school bedroom to now a podcast on iTunes and Spotify. I just could not imagine being in the place that I am. So I just want to thank you guys for supporting the show. In lieu of that support, I wanted to offer again a coupon code. So we promoted Jubilance a little while back. It's this natural PMS supplement. It's super great. It only has 2 things in it, and one of those things is vitamin C. I take it every day still, and I really, really like it. You should follow them on Instagram, and you should also go to the link in my Instagram for Tampon Talk with Mary, because if you follow the link, you can get 10% off your first bottle of Jubilance, either on the trial plan or an individual bottle. So, and when you donate to that, it donates to the show. So I want to be able to give you guys a discount on something that's really, really great that I enjoy. And then at the same time, you guys are giving back to the show. We have a lot of new things in store for the new year, and I'm just so excited for the things to come. So yeah, I'll also link it here in the description of the episode, so please check that out. And again, thank you, because you're the reason that this exists, you listener. So I owe you my firstborn child. So that's how much this means to me. So thank you. Anyway, let's jump into this episode of Tampon Talk. Hello, welcome to Tampon Talk with Mary. Welcome to the show that only airs once a month. Quick story. I think I shared this last week, but I just wanted to reiterate. I was on a film desert, wait a minute, take that back. I was on a film shoot in the desert, and I bled into the earth. And it was like... Wow,
is it some new all-natural thing that you're trying?
And I was just gonna say, it's like, was a full moon. Or it was just about to be a full moon. So, it was a big deal.
Wasn't it the blood moon?
No, it was literally the day before the blood moon. I was so close. But anyway, so I had 2 guests on the show. Both have actually been on before. Because Alec has technically been on before.
Yeah, but this is his official debut, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so Alec and Lana have joined us. Hello.
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 So, tell us a little bitch about yourselves, guys. Well,
that was an interesting starter.
Yeah, we're going in.
So, I'm Alec. What all should I talk about myself? I honestly don't know.
Well, how do you introduce
We're both
yourselves
bad at this.
How do you guys introduce yourselves to people at parties? It's the same thing.
I don't go to parties.
How do you meet someone new? What do you say to them? What information do you want them to know?
Well, the first question I asked
Alec.
him was
okay,
what movies he liked. So
okay, that's okay.
My name is supposed to mean leader of men, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but he was actually named after Alec Baldwin. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
The most leaderist of men.
That's pretty funny. I guess, okay, and then favorite movie? What's your both favorite movie right now? Did I just put you on the spot?
He just said pass.
Okay, Lana?
My go-to answer is Ex Machina. I honestly can't pick a favorite, but that's my go-to.
All right. So we, I want to just jump right into this game because it might take us a while. But, so Alec and Lana are the first couple on the show that have...
Other than you and Preston.
I mean, we have been on the show. But, that have played this game.
Okay.
You guys are the first couple that have played this game. So, I have found 2 quizzes on...
Best couple.
The what? What'd you say?
First couple, best couple.
I mean, I don't know. But we're going to have to see based on this quiz, huh? So I found 2 quizzes. Unfortunately, they're from BuzzFeed, who just recently laid off a bunch of people. They're pieces of shit. But this was the only thing I could find. So we have this might be the hardest period quiz ever, and this quiz would be very hard if you don't have a penis. So Lana is taking the penis quiz, Alec is taking the vagina quiz, and there's no hints, no lifelines, and we just gotta go with it. So I don't know if you guys want to decide who gets to answer the first question, and that will determine if we start with the vagina quiz or we start with the penis quiz.
He called it.
Okay, so Lana is answering the first question about penises. Alright, are you ready?
So immature.
Alec, no hints, because you have a penis.
But what if he doesn't know the answer to it? You're just
Even
assuming because he has a penis, he would know.
As a male, even if I don't know the answer, I will mansplain the correct answer.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. It's just like a normal interaction with anybody. All right, question number 1. What is the average length of an erect penis? Here are your choices.
Okay.
4.02 inches, 5.17 inches, 6.81 inches, 8.04 inches.
This is erect?
Yes, this is erect.
I'm gonna go 4, even though I feel like it's 5.
Is that your final answer is 4?
I want to say 5. I'm gonna
Just
go
your
with
gut.
5.
5?
I'm gonna go with 5.
Okay.
But I kind of feel like it wouldn't surprise me if it was 4.
Okay. You're actually correct.
Hey.
Should we... So we'll do both of these at the same time. So we'll do Alec's first question now. So far, Lana has 1 point.
My gut, no.
Wow. All right. Here we go. Alec's first question. What is shed during a menstrual period? Ovarian lining, endometrium, vaginal tissue, corpus cavernosum. You said it before, Lana. I don't know how to say the last part. Cavernosum. Yes. Which one of those?
Okay, I'm gonna guess that it's not the last one because your whole show is based around this. So if you don't know the term, I just feel like I don't know. I'm just guessing like you haven't used that term very much.
Well,
I'm gonna go with A.
Okay. I think just because I mispronounced it doesn't. I mean, I can also just not know, but I don't know if that's a good.
Was it the last one?
He's going with A.
Yeah, is that your final choice?
I said A.
Okay.
Yeah, A was my final choice.
No,
It's B.
It's endometrium.
That's how come when people have endometriosis, that's why it's called that, because your uterine
I've
lining
never heard
grows
the word
outside of you.
endometriosis.
Okay.
Never mind. That's fine.
It's fine. I mean, so Lana's 1 up, but that's okay. You know, there's time to come back, Alec. All good. Okay.
I'm coming as a surprise.
It's okay.
All right, Lana, you ready?
Sure.
On average, how much does a penis shrink after an erection?
Like, what's the average? Just like
Just flaccid normal
penis?
size.
Okay.
0 to 1/4 inch, 1 to 2 inches, 3 to 5 inches, 6 to 8 inches.
I'm gonna say the 2-1, whatever that was.
1 to 2 inches? Okay. Final answer? Locking it
Wait.
in?
It can't be 3 to 5 because that's like for average.
That's a big schlong.
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna
it's
say 1 to
flaccid,
2.
yeah.
1 to 2.
1 to 2?
Seems right.
You are correct.
Okay.
Wow! 2 for 2. Yeah, it's about penises. Okay, next question. I think this one. Okay. Alright, you ready, Alec? Here we go.
Okay.
Which one of these hormones is not involved in the menstrual cycle? Now this one is going to be fun to pronounce because I can only... So it's the luteinizing hormone?
Luteinizing? Progesterone, follic stimulating hormone, or oxytocin.
What was the third one?
Follic stimulating hormone.
Oxytocin.
All right. Locking it in. You are correct.
Fun fact, that's actually used to like... What?
I remember the other three.
Yeah.
Wow, what a guy. Wow. Look
I don't remember, but I read it one time. I think maybe I looked it up or something.
Well, oxytocin usually makes you happy, and also oxytocin is usually more to do with like breastfeeding and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Lana, your third question. Here we go. Can balls actually rotate inside the scrotum, or is that a myth? Yes, that can happen. No, it's a myth.
What does it mean by rotate? Like, go back in? Like, or like they can twist?
Can they rotate inside the scrotum?
Can they like twist? Is that what it's saying?
You place the left ball into the right sack and then the right ball into the left sack.
Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. I'm gonna say false. I hope that's not true. Oh my gosh. That sounds horrible. I'm gonna say false. I hope it's false.
No. Yep, it can happen.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Does that occur often, or is that like a really rare thing? Or
I don't know. I've never done it to myself.
okay.
Yeah, I've heard it happen. I think you guys tied now?
As far as I know, it's never happened.
I think we are, but he hasn't had his third question.
Okay. All right, you ready, Alec?
Let's do it.
All right. How long is the average menstrual cycle? Is it 7 days, 28 days, 60 days, 2 days?
28.
Final answer?
Yes.
Days
You
later.
are correct. Wow.
You've told me this before, Lana. That's how I know.
I know.
So I think you guys are tied.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I missed one, he missed one.
No. Wait.
I missed
we
one,
are.
you missed one.
Wow.
2 out of 3 for both of us.
Wow. Let's see. All right, Lana, here
I
we
just
go.
didn't want that last one to be true. That's terrifying.
All right, you ready, Lana?
Uh-huh.
What are blue balls? So, bruised scrotum from sexual activity, re-entry of sperm back into the testicles, a completely made-up thing, buildup of blood and fluid in the testicles.
The last one.
Last one? You are correct. Yeah, it's fucking blue balls. Okay. All right, Alec, your question is, how long is the average period? Is it 1 to 2 days, 3 to 5 days, 7 to 10 days, 12 to 15 days?
3 to 5.
You are correct.
I'm so jealous of
Wow.
people. Mine's like 7.
Same, yeah. Wow, you guys are neck and neck. This is exciting.
Is it getting exciting, Mary?
This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Are blue balls actually... Okay, so Lana, this is your question. Are blue balls actually a blue or bluish color? Yep. Nope.
I'm gonna say yes, because why else would they be called blue balls?
I think that's some fair deduction. But
Oh,
you
it's
are
false?
incorrect.
Okay.
It's,
Is it because the lack of oxygen makes your vein,
It says the testicle remains their usual color, but they are a bit swollen and firmer than normal. The term blue balls most likely comes from the fact that the sensation is similar to bruising.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Isn't it just like internal bruising?
I guess, but it doesn't
And then
actually
the actual
get
blood
color.
itself wouldn't be as oxidized, so it wouldn't be red.
Yeah.
So
But
There's a lot of like CO2 in the blood that's being pumped down there.
So it's not like
That
actually
fills up.
blue.
I guess
Yeah,
it wouldn't
it's
like
not
appear
colored blue. It doesn't change its color. It's mostly just a sensation based thing because all the blood is there and it's not going anywhere. There's no release, so it gets stuck.
How painful is that? On a scale of
I
1
don't
to 10. You don't know.
Not something that I've experienced to the extent of actually having to call it like blue balls.
Oh, wow. All right, Alec, you ready for your question?
Let's do it.
All right. Which of these is not part of menstrual blood? Corpus luteum, cervical mucus, sodium, iron.
That's so stupid. It's just like...
Let the man think, let him think. Don't put your judgments on there.
Sodium?
Sodium? That's your answer?
Nah. Get it. 'Cause sodium.
Yeah, I'm going with sodium.
Alright.
Get it?
Oh, yep, incorrect. It's corpus luteum.
I don't know what the hell this corpus luteum is. I just was gonna guess that. Some fancy term for something.
It's the area of the ovary from which the egg has been released, and it breaks down in the ovary, and the egg isn't fertilized. However, instead of passing through the uterus, it actually dissolves with the ovary.
Reabsorbed,
it becomes, right? Yeah, so it reabsorbs. So it's not in the blood.
We reabsorb stuff too, but then we also have a ton of stuff that we're like, nah, can't keep it.
Damn, you guys are still tied.
Sodium is salt, love. Salt is in your blood.
I know what sodium is.
He's a teacher, God. Alright, Lana, your question. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Is it possible to urinate with an erection?
Technically, yes, but apparently it's very difficult.
Mm-hmm. Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. You are correct. Yeah, I've heard Preston talk about that. Alright, so Alec, your question. What does dark or brown period blood mean? A co-occurring yeast infection, pregnancy, old blood, menopause.
Yeast infection?
Is that your final answer? Don't give him hints.
I'm not. It's a tricky one.
It's the only one that I have any context for, so I'm just gonna go with that one. I don't know anything about the others.
Okay. It's actually old blood.
What do you mean by old blood?
So if some of the blood from your last period didn't come out of your
or it's just been sitting in
or
your
if it's
system.
been sitting in there, it will come out with your period and it'll be brown first or last, depending on
how you clean yourself.
Yeah.
It's a rainbow.
There was a period I had.
And there's a rainbow of textures.
There's a period I had where a chunk of brown came out first and then all the red came out. So it's it just didn't all come out the month before.
It also depends on how you're handling your period, because if you're using pads, it usually appears more red because it's
all just coming out.
Yeah.
But if you're using tampons or a diva cup or something,
it just kind of stays in there and oxidizes and stuff. Yeah. He's like, this is disgusting. It's like a scab, your scab turns brown.
I think you have to
I don't spit out scabs. This is just weird.
So I think Lana has taken the lead.
I thought we were still tied.
No, because you got that one right.
No, you got the last one.
Okay.
But here's your question. How many erections does a man have on average in one day?
Okay, well, this one you said was higher than we both thought. So I kind of got a hint.
So 3, 6, 11, or 14?
I'm going to go with 11 then, because I feel like 14 is just a lot. That's every 2 hours. That's a lot.
I couldn't even imagine.
Every 2 hours, you just get a boner, every day for I'm going to say 11. If it's not 6, it has to be 11.
All right. You are correct.
Okay.
It is 11.
I was 11 sounds more reasonable than 14. Is that accurate, would you say?
The 3 extra ones is where he just pushes you right over the edge at that point.
It's every 2 hours. It's if I had to go pee every 2 hours. That's a little much.
It's not like you had to go pee. It's not like you have to do something every time you get a boner.
Well, yeah. I know that, but I'm just I don't know. It just seems like a lot.
That's hilarious. Oh, all right. Let's get this period question. Oh my gosh, yawning. Okay. What actually causes cramps? Progesterone, prostaglandins, estrogen, luteinizing hormone.
There's that luteinizing hormone again.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I got, but I only knew it because I was told in a doctor's office. So this one is good. This one is tricky. So if you get it, I will be very impressed.
Progesterone?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
So
that
close.
was my guess too.
No, it's prostaglandin.
I knew it was between those two.
Because I mean, it's similar to like think about your prostate and when you get like backed up there, it's like that's the same similar word.
That's how come some people have diarrhea on their period.
Prostaglandin, yeah, because that's
because it's like you can't keep anything solid.
That's also why on your period you can get conspipated.
Yeah,
it's
either some people
pressure.
will get really constipated. Some people will have diarrhea.
Yeah, so but you were very close, so it's still very impressive.
You just get a really, really shitty stomach ache once a month, including bleeding.
Alright, so Lana, do balls actually sweat?
Yes.
Yeah, this was a dumb one. You got it
Did
right.
people think that it was like the sweat from everything else?
No,
that,
yeah,
like,
I don't.
goes on the ball. Like, why is that?
I don't know. Okay, all right, Alec. This one's pretty
There's
easy.
disparity in like the quality of these questions.
Yeah, I mean, I hoped that these would be pretty even. You know, being 17 questions, both coming from the intellectual minds of BuzzFeed.
Okay, but penises are definitely less complicated.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just saying.
I feel like they're much simpler than this whole like. There's the chance that you have a month-old blood bursting out like a scab.
I mean, how are we supposed to know how many erections like a guy can have in a day? That's just
that's
shot
weird.
in the
That's
dark.
just a guess.
Man, I don't know. All right.
I feel like the only way it would be harder is if it's like you label a male's reproductive system and then they answer questions about your reproductive system.
Yeah. Wait, this one isn't that bad. What does PMS stand for?
Yeah, what does it stand for, Alec?
Premenstrual mood swings, premenstrual stress, premenstrual mood syndrome, premenstrual syndrome. I can read those slower if you'd like. I kind of rolled right there. Leave the man alone. He's thinking. Okay, give him some time.
His thinking face is cute.
He's doing a pretty dang good job.
His thinking face is cute.
Premenstrual syndrome.
Yay!
You got it. Correct.
I just make fun of him because he thought it was
He
post.
started naming off all these similar things, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know.
I made fun of him because he thought it was post.
Yeah. And then she explained that it's pre. I always thought it was like women were irritable after they had their period.
I think that's I mean that's not like super
unreasonable to think.
All right, here you go, Lana. Is it possible to orgasm without ejaculating?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. I don't think it is. Like, scientifically, yes, apparently it is, but, like, it also just sounds weird slash...
I believe it's a yes or no question.
It's yes. I'm going with yes. I don't know what I was going to say. Just yes.
Okay. All right. You are correct. You can orgasm without ejaculating if you have a penis. All right, Alec, can you get pregnant if you have sex while on your period? Yes or no?
I feel like this is a trick question. It is a yes, because the sperm can remain inside until the end of the menstrual cycle, and then when you become ovulating again, it'll already be in there. Because you get like a few days.
Attaboy, yep, you are correct.
Good job.
That is nice. Did you guys catch up again?
Probably. I've missed a couple now.
No, she got the last one right, so she's still one ahead.
Ooh, okay. Lana, is it possible to fracture an erect penis?
Yes.
Wow, just immediately.
It's terrifying sounding, but you can apparently bend it the wrong way and nope. It's done for.
Oh boy. You are correct. You can fracture a penis. Oh boy.
But it doesn't have any actual bones, but other animals that have actual bones, you can still fracture that. Could you imagine?
Alright. Nope. This one's a little... Okay, here we go. So, what is the correct pathway of period blood? So I'm gonna do the cup with these options, right?
A is...
So, A, Ovaries, vagina, urethra. B, uterus, fallopian tubes, vagina. C, cervix, uterus, urethra. D, uterus, cervix, vagina.
This is the path that the period blood goes through.
I would like to hear options 2 and 4 again.
Okay. 2 is uterus, fallopian tubes, vagina. And then 4 is uterus, cervix, vagina.
I'm going to go with option 2.
2? Lana, you need to stop making faces. You should have gone with 4. You would have been closer with 4.
You were close.
So it's actually uterus, cervix, vagina. But you were in the right state of mind. So I give you
You
that.
at least knew that it went through the vagina.
I knew urethra is not the correct answer.
Good. And then
But at the same time, I have no idea what a cervix is.
Yeah. So in that one, fallopian tubes would have actually been before uterus.
It's the opening between the vagina and the uterus. It's that in between thing. It will open and close.
I thought the fallopian tubes went from the vagina up to the uterus.
No.
No. So the vagina is like the literal.
Wait, show him the logo. Show him your logo.
I don't know if I have one laying around.
Google and a comical picture of a vagina then.
Okay. I think there's one in this quiz. Hold on. Oh wait, I think it's down here. Hold on.
Well, that would show it.
So here, so I can just I'll point this out real quick. Little lesson. So this fallopian tubes are here, and then you have uterus, cervix, vagina is there. So the vagina is like the canal. But yeah, but you're in the right state of mind. So it's like that would be first. But yeah, crazy.
The cervix doesn't do a ton.
This was good for listeners.
Yeah.
To
just
see.
hear us, hear us talk about a diagram that they can't see.
Yeah.
Google it yourself, get educated.
Yeah. All right, Lana. Is it true that the more times you ejaculate in a day, the less semen comes out each time?
Oh yeah, that's false.
That's false?
I think we were talking about that one earlier when you took it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's probably false.
That's your final answer? That's false?
It does not lessen over time. That's my answer.
Okay.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Interesting.
And
that's
I knew that.
False.
Well, I think the question is phrased as like...
No. That's not true. That is
that
actually
it comes
true.
Out
what I'm
time.
thinking of is you can't store up
extra sperm. If you never ejaculate, you don't have a bajillion sperm because you just end up reabsorbing it.
It would be the concept of a reset time where you need it 15 minutes to reset. Because that's what I thought of. So it's not over time, it's in a day less semen comes out each time. So if you had sex or hand job, blow job, or whatever multiple times a day, is that the first time you do it's going to be the most semen, and then the more you go in the same day will be less.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's only so much that it has to make more.
Don't you make a bajillion of them a day?
Sperm or not semen?
Yeah, but semen's the seminal fluid, isn't it?
Yeah, semen's the fluid. We don't make a bajillion gallons of it a day. It's made as needed.
Yo, these balls are so big. Literal gallon sizes of semen.
I think we're even now.
Possibly, yeah.
No, you're still one ahead.
What? Okay.
Well, we'll find out at the end.
You're 2 ahead. If I get this one right, then you're 1 ahead.
Oh. You'll probably get this one right. It's not that hard.
All right. Here we go, Alec. What do clots in the menstrual blood mean? Heavy flow, eggs, infection, dehydration. It's a little tricky. Seems like when you would...
You said I was going to get this one, then it's what does a clot mean? And I'm just... What are the options again?
Okay, so you have heavy flow, eggs, infection, dehydration. I guess it would be similar to when you get a blood clot, just when you're not
a normal blood clot. Yeah.
3 and 4 one more time?
Infection, dehydration.
Can I give him a hint? Because I kind of got a hint on a couple.
Sure. Give him a hint.
Blood clots are common with your period. Like, it's not uncommon.
I know they're common, because, like, I've listened to the show before, and Mary talked about how she just, like, drops clots everywhere.
I just wherever I go, I'm dropping clots.
You know, you gotta mark your territory somehow.
That's how I establish my dominance. Ask your girlfriend. That's how I keep my dominance as the alpha male. She
literally bleeds everywhere.
Everywhere.
But I am very surprised because your period has not affected me as much this year. Usually I, like, eventually sync up with you, but my period's just like, I'm doing my own thing right now.
Maybe it's the not being here on the weekends as much.
It's probably that. Mm-hmm. Well, no, because last year and the year before, because you would still go up just as much.
But
I'm just going to go with dehydration.
That's actually a really good answer.
That was a really good guess. But it does mean heavy flow.
What does heavy flow mean?
That should have been like the big cue. Is like if you're bleeding a lot at once, so it's a heavy flow. And that's what I talk about on the show, is that I got a heavy flow, and that's why I'm dropping clots everywhere. Because it's like...
You should make that into a rap.
I got that heavy flow, yo. But it's like the blood is coming out so much.
Tweet at Missy Elliott, write a rap about my period.
That it's like it just keeps coming and coming, where it's like kind of the liquid like bleeding that we've seen. But if there's a lot of blood being made and coming out at once, it will come out in liquids and chunks.
Because it'll be trying to clot. Also, sometimes you're shedding tissue as well, and that's why it's a clot.
I mean, with, like, heavy flow, I figured it was going to be coming out too fast to try and clot. So that's why I, like, got rid of that one up pretty quickly.
I see.
That makes sense. You can
vaginas don't obey the laws of physics.
No.
No.
Alright, here we go, Lana. Is it actually possible to sit on your testicles, or is that an exaggeration?
To sit on them?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you really wanted to, you could. But, like, naturally, don't they kind of just, like, go up a little bit if you sit?
I don't have a dick. I don't know.
Can you sit on them? I'm going to say no. Because I feel like unless you're purposefully trying to sit on them. Like, also, what counts as sitting? Is it, like, your butt? Because that would be really hard. But if it's, like, your thigh, then maybe, like...
Well,
I'm going to say no.
The question is it actually possible? So, I mean, if you want to... If it's no...
I'm just going to say no. I hope this one's wrong, too. Like, I hope that you can't do that.
You can sit on your testicles.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Because I had that same mindset. I was like, well...
Have you done that before?
Also, if your balls are hanging...
No.
Okay.
You can sit right on them. Yeah. If you got low-hanging fruit. Alright, so she got one more.
I mean, like, some people have, like, really low-hanging fruit, yeah.
Alright.
Not something that I have to deal with.
Here we go. This one's a little easier. If you've listened to the show, you'll know. Which of the following things is not a menstrual hygiene item? Cervical plug, period underwear, sea sponge, menstrual cup.
What was option 1 again?
A cervical plug.
I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, you are correct. I got that one wrong. If I'm going to be real with you. Because I remember that episode of Seinfeld where they wanted the sea sponge, and I was like,
oh my god, I love that episode. That's so funny, because she's like, I have to stock up on them because they're not going to make them anymore.
Yeah, but then Lana explained to me that you can just use them for your period and not for birth
control. There are 2 types of sea sponges. There are ones that people use for birth control that are soaked in spermicide, and that's why they're effective as a birth control. And then there's also, like, just a normal sponge that they use.
See, I knew it was for, like, birth control, but at the same time, a plug sounded like the worst kind of thing that you could do is to, like, plug it up.
Yeah,
it'll explode.
It'll explode. It's also related to pregnancy.
You guys are
you mean the mucus plug? Because the mucus plug is different.
No, but
the mucus plug is kind of like in your cervix and it falls out of your cervix, but it's called a mucus plug, not a cervix plug.
A cervical plug is formed from mucus during a pregnancy to close the womb while the embryo develops. Yeah, so that's that one that you're thinking of. Okay. All right, Lana. Here we go. Is there a psychological explanation for morning wood, or is it just random? No, it's totally random. Yes, there's an actual psychological cause.
I think there's a scientific cause. I don't know if it's necessarily psychological, but there is a cause for it. It's your hormones.
So would that be yes or no?
I'm gonna go psychological, but it's because of your hormones, because your testosterone goes up in the morning.
So yes, is your final answer?
Sure. This is confusing, but sure. Yeah.
Okay. You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes. So technically a nocturnal erection, which means usually get around 5 times each. Wow, you get 5 a night. Wow.
Well, you get some in the middle of the night because you get them when you are going in between REM sleep and deep sleep.
That's crazy.
Because that's when your hormones are like active and stuff.
What? That's crazy. Wow. All right, here we go. All right, Alec. The period starts when which hormone drops? Estrogen, follic stimulating hormone, progesterone, luteinizing hormone.
I don't even remember what a luteinizing hormone is.
little tricky dicky. I would give you 2 points for this one if I worked at BuzzFeed.
You can give him 2 points if he gets this right.
When which hormone drops?
Googling.
Can you read them to me again?
Yeah. Estrogen, follic stimulating hormone, progesterone, luteinizing hormone. And I guess, Lana, if you want to give him a hint, I'd say that would totally be fine on this one. Making my official host
Can I just tell him what a luteinizing hormone is? Because I didn't even remember what it was.
Sure, that's fine.
So the luteinizing hormone, it basically triggers ovulation.
Triggers ovulation.
Yeah.
Okay. And the point of this question is what triggers the menstrual cycle?
What the period starts when which hormone drops, yeah.
Okay. Luteinizing hormone?
Alright, that your final answer? Here we go. Oh, you were so close. It was progesterone.
That's what I was gonna say until Lana interjected with her stupid hint.
I thought that my hint would help you because it triggers something else and it doesn't trigger the period.
No. When you tell me that, you're like, if you have a lot of this initiates ovulation. So my thought process then goes to, if you have less of it, that means you start going into menstruation. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry.
Dividing couples on TikTok.
You helped me right into the hole.
That's what she said.
Alright, Lana, why are hot tubs bad for balls? Hot water increases sperm count, hot water decreases
sperm count.
Wow, just right off the bat?
Yeah.
You don't need the other 2 options?
Yeah, you also read them to me when you were taking it, but
fair.
yeah. But you didn't tell me which one it was.
There's been a lot of questions that you've gone through for her that I distinctly remember while I was playing my video game. I wasn't really paying attention, but
she never told me the answers to them.
I never said the answers. I just took the quiz myself to see how I did.
She never told me the answers. She gave me a hint on one.
What? It's kind of like cycle sisters. We sync up on our periods, ergo we sync up in our minds, ergo we can talk to each other through our minds. So you said decrease, that's your final answer?
Yeah.
You got it. Okay, maybe you shouldn't give Alec hints.
Sorry, I won't give you hints anymore. Apparently, I'm really shitty at them.
This one is easy though. Can you actually have a period while on birth control? Yes or no?
True, false?
Which birth control?
It's just birth control in general.
Are you capable, if you are on birth control, any type of birth control, are you still capable of having a period?
He's deducing. He's thinking.
I know.
Oh gosh. Do a little Tampon Talk ASMR.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to go with no, because I know you don't when you like take the pill consistently.
I also feel like this is a trick question. So
It is a trick question.
Is no your final answer?
I don't know anymore.
Oh, buddy.
But no, like, did you just call me Lovey?
I said buddy. Oh my gosh.
I was just like, what the hell?
No!
Fine. I'm just gonna go with no. I don't care anymore.
Okay. It was yes. You can still have a period while on birth control.
Usually
I
they
thought the
start
pill
to
was-
decrease until you don't have them anymore. That's
You
usually
can still
what
get
happens.
a period while you're on hormonal birth control, such as the pill, the ring, or the IUD. The synthetic estrogen is a birth control still allows you to build up an endometrial lining so you can shed it. The synthetic progesterone drops at the end of the cycle during placebo pill week, which triggers the shredding of the uterine lining, just like a normal period. The difference is that ovulation, when the ovary releases the egg, it doesn't occur or influences the cycle of the period to most hormonal birth control methods. So that's why. Yes.
If you're on the pill long enough and you just don't get your period, do you just stop building up a lining? Because doesn't it make your body think that you're like already pregnant? Is that why? Or
you will go back to the lining because of that placebo.
But you can't reabsorb it.
No, you're not. But you can still make it. You could still create.
Yeah.
the
So then,
lining.
are you just like have a huge fucking buildup of lining? Because I know some people who have been on hormonal birth control and they're like, I haven't had a period in 3 years. And I'm like, that's.
I think they end up being really thick. I think it ends up being like a thick lining from what
So it just keeps building up. is what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying.
think so.
That
because
just also sounds horrible and not good for you.
I interviewed somebody on here who that was her similar case. And she got her period still after being on birth control for a while. Is it normal to have a curved penis?
I don't know. I feel like it probably is possible, but is it normal?
Is it normal?
Like, are they talking about when it's like erect? I guess.
How
much is a curve? Because a curve is.
It does a full 360 back into itself.
I'm gonna say yes, only for the sex ed joke that they made on John Oliver's thing, where someone was like, "Oh, this is less curvy than I'm used to." Because of that joke, I'm gonna say yes. I have no idea though.
You are correct.
Okay.
On the basis of that joke, it is the correct answer is yes.
Everyone should watch that video, by the way. John Oliver's sex ed.
Agreed.
It's great. It's informative. See, I learned something.
Oh no, we didn't. Okay, here we go. This one's easy. This one is literally easy. Which of the following Alec probably would not cause a period to be late or screw it up?
Which would not?
Which would not.
Okay.
Dietary change, swimming in the ocean, weight loss, thyroid condition.
Swimming in the ocean.
Yep, you got it. You are correct.
Now
It just seemed like it was like,
too easy.
Yeah.
really obvious, and I'm just like, maybe I'm misthinking.
No.
Now I have that Narwhal song stuck in my head.
Alright, here we go, Lana. Question number 16. We're almost at the final round. Mm-hmm. Which of the following wouldn't cause the testicles to retract closer to the body? Prostate stimulation, erection, cold temperatures, warm temperatures.
Which would not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say warm temperatures.
Yeah, you're correct. It's warm temperatures. Because
they contract if you're like...
Warm temperatures would actually have the opposite effect, causing the scrotum to loosen so the testicles hang lower away from the body to stay cool.
Yeah, you gotta keep that sperm 2 degrees cooler than your internal body temperature.
Nasty. Oinky doinky. Alright, here we go. This one I actually got wrong because I personally think it's incorrect, but whatever. Which is the average amount of blood lost during a period?
Yeah, I never agree with this. I'm always like, there's no way.
Yeah. So 1 liter, 500 milliliters, 1 to 2 milliliters, 30 to 40 milliliters. You might get it right. I don't know. Because I definitely make it sound like it's a lot. Because for me, it feels like it's more than what I think the average is.
Mine is quite a bit.
But it's based on the average.
Because I use that cup, I can now actually tell.
Yeah, you could literally measure it if you wanted to.
I don't go that far
30
back.
to 40.
You are correct.
Hey.
You got it right on the money. Dang.
You guys are making it sound like you're like, oh my god, it's so much more than I would expect, and I'm just like, okay, it has to be the bigger numbers.
Yeah, it was like I feel like it would.
Too big.
I feel like it would be more than 30 to 40 milliliters.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Because I think it's like 2 teaspoons or something.
It's so
which is
dumb.
Not true. No.
2
bullshit.
teaspoons. It takes me a week to bleed out 2 teaspoons. Why couldn't I just bleed out 2 teaspoons in like an hour?
Yeah. All right, Lana. Final question.
30 to 40 milliliters.
Whatever.
Do you guys not remember your graduated cylinders from like science class?
I haven't taken a real science class since high school, so no, I don't.
Alec about to school us all.
You were in high school less than 2 years ago. Don't be like it was like 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, like I can't remember back that far.
I haven't had labs. And with my sister's like being a lab tech in her lab, I didn't have to do any of that measuring. I just sexed flies for her.
Nice.
Fun fact, I know how to sex flies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fruit flies don't have periods.
Mm-mm.
That's what she's saying.
Yep.
Exciting. All right.
For them.
Does alcohol actually mess with the penis?
Yes.
Wow. Right off the bat.
Yeah, because there's a thing called whiskey dick for a reason. Alec told me about that one.
Wait, what's whiskey dick again?
Where you like can't come because you like your nervous system is like desensitized to everything. Yeah. It's called whiskey dick.
Well, you are correct. Cool. Let's do Alec's final question and then we'll share the results. So, Alec, which of the following is not a symptom associated with periods? Irregular appetite, sleep disturbances, acne, bad breath.
Bad breath.
You are correct.
Nice.
He was like, I swear to God if I'm wrong.
So let's get the results. So Lana, you had 13 out of 17, right?
Okay. Did I tie with you or did I get one less?
I think you tied, actually.
Wrong.
I think we had the exact same.
Okay.
And Alec, you got 9 out of 17.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Also, he had really hard questions because a lot of them had to do with like hormones.
Yeah.
And like unless you've taken
Yours were like
unless you've taken an anatomy or a biology class, you literally aren't going to know that just from having a period. Like that's not innate knowledge.
Questions that were based on the specific anatomy of the female vagina.
Yeah. versus...
A lot of us were like, do hot tubs affect the ball sack?
Does hot water make balls go closer or farther?
Whoa.
I wanted to, yeah.
I feel like that just makes me seem more stupid because I did get some wrong.
Is a curved penis normal?
Like, you guys didn't get, like, a single question. It's like, what is the, like, hormone that causes the sperm to go flying out the body? Sperm, seminal fluids. What is the third liquid that comes out when a man orgasms?
Ooh. That one's tricky. I don't know. There's a third one?
Is there a third one?
Probably.
You don't know. I'm Googling this now.
What is our takeaway, gang? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That would have been a comparative question as opposed to me and luteinizing fucking hormones.
Well, that's why I was saying, like, I think it would have been more fair if you were like, label this diagram of a penis / testicles and all that, and then you answer questions about the period.
Is there a third liquid? Is that what you're looking up?
I'm just... It's made of a lot of proteins and stuff.
Wow, we learned a lot in this episode tonight.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Please don't listen to this, my family.
Cool. Well, I think, what's our takeaway, gang?
That female reproductive systems are more complicated / it's easier to come up with harder questions for them because no one gives a crap about testicles.
Alec, any final thoughts?
Women's menstrual cycles are confusing and we need to learn more.
Yay!
Yay! I love it. Cool. Well, do you guys have anything you would like to plug? Somewhere we can find y'all that you would like us to know about?
I currently don't have anything to plug, but I will later for my senior thesis project.
Okay.
But not right now.
Exciting.
What about you? If you are hiring in the San Francisco Bay Area, Alec is looking for a better job.
All right.
I mean, I was just gonna joke and say that my phone is already plugged in for the night, but that works too.
Wow.
I like Lana's a little more, I'm sorry.
Fun fact, it's very rare, but people can be allergic to semen.
Oh.
Yep.
Nasty. Cool. Well, thank you guys for being on. This was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for being so spontaneous.
You should continue this with other couples.
I want to. I'm probably gonna do it with I'm gonna try with Beth and Christian.
Ooh, nice.
Now they know because Christian listens to the episodes. Shout out to Christian.
Yeah.
That this game is coming for you. So don't listen to this episode for questions. I might have to find a different quiz. Anyway,
make a better one that's more even.
Yeah, I could probably just make one and it'll just take more time. And also it wouldn't be BuzzFeed, so it'd probably be better. Anyway, you listener,
at BuzzFeed,
follow our Twitter and Instagram, Tampa Talk W Mary. Like us on Facebook, Tampa Talk with Mary. Email me your period or boner inquiries. I love both. So hit me with that, tampatalkwithmary@gmail.com. Also, still promoting Jubilance, so you can head on to their website. I think it's just jubilance.com. Use code TAMPTALK and get 10% off your order of PMS products. You are welcome.
According to Mary, it actually does work.
It actually does. Yeah, real talk. I use it every day, and Lana lives with me, and she can attest to it. And it's dope. It's a great
not
product.
like you were super PMS-y before.
I mean, but it's leveled me out. I get like really depressed.
I should probably be taking it.
It's exciting. I like it. But anyway, thank you guys for listening, and tune in next time on Tampa Talk with Mary.
Yay!
Bye.
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 Bye.